Yeah. So today I'm finally taking a look at the figure that started my entire collection. Uh, the very first figure I ever bought was this guy, the Godzilla X Kong Battle Roar Godzilla by Playmates. This was my first ever figure out of the entire Godzilla stuff here that you see in front of you. And yeah, this guy feels pretty good. He's very weighty. Initially, I was torn between these two, but I ended up choosing this one over this one because this one has less doofy eyes. He actually appears to be a little more detailed than the others, and it's just a really nice figure. And I don't know, I kind of liked the pose better, but as time went on, I decided, I think I want to get some other Godzilla figures to beef up my collection, and that's what I ended up doing. So, what's the Battle Roar version do? Well, you see, there's this tumor here on the side of Godzilla's back, and when you push it, you get one of two sound effects. Alright, you ready? You get the atomic breath sound, which sounds freaking neat, by the way. I absolutely love the atomic breath sound that Legendary brought in. And whenever you push it again, you get... Yeah. Oops. So, yeah, those are the two sound bites you get. You get the atomic breath sound and you get his roar. And one of the things that I absolutely love about this was that, and I love the colors of the spines and just the Thagomizer here. I learned the name of it just so I could review the figures and be somewhat accurate. And yeah, so what are the points of articulation on this thing? Well, the jaw opens, but it doesn't stay open because it's tied to a spring mechanism that is activated by this button, which is another reason why I ended up getting this guy as well. So yeah, the arms can do a full 360 if you wanted them to. Just be careful, because yeah, but yeah, they do a 360. The legs, however, do not. The left leg goes back this far and goes forward about that far, and the ankle does a full pivot. And on the other leg, it goes back about that far, and it's a pretty decent kick. So, yeah, and same story on the ankle. But he is forever in this actionable pose. Now, you could change the arms if you want, but one leg will always be ahead of the other. The tail is on a bit of a ball joint, so it can do this. It could swivel like this if you wanted it to, and it can go down and up and side to side. So you're not totally limited there. One thing I did discover you could do is have him in a kind of a mad dash kind of pose. Right, so yeah, he can do a little bit of an actionable pose. The elbow spikes aren't as pronounced as they are in the other figures, but I think this might be more accurate to the movie. And that's one thing I wanted to say about these is none of these are exactly movie accurate, other than obviously being slimmer and redesigned dorsal spines with a Thagomizer back here. But yeah, like, it's a neat little figure. This one was, I think, about 20 bucks at Walmart. Not too bad. I'm gonna start rating these on a scale of 1 to 10. And yeah, so this guy is going to be about an 8 because of the sound feature. It's so cool, and it sounds nice, and the speaker doesn't sound super cheap at all. And it just really good, and I love hearing that roar. It probably doesn't sound as good off camera, or on microphone, but it sounds pretty good in person. I love it. And the spines are this nice soft rubbery material. But I don't know why they chose to go translucent up here, Like starting from the back of the head all the way down to right here, and then go this weird red. Like it's not even pink, it's just red. And same on the elbow spines too, and obviously that carries throughout all of them, but we'll get to that later whenever we do the rest of them. But yeah, I honestly don't understand it. But it's fine, it's not a deal breaker or anything. I do still love this guy, and he will forever have a soft spot in my heart. One thing I will say though, the body detailing seems to be a little soft up here, which, like, maybe it was just blended weird or something, but it doesn't seem to have as much detail going on throughout the body until you get about to right here, where all the detail starts to happen. Because, like, there's a lot of detail on the legs, from the folds and the scales to the bumps, all the way down to the legs, the shins. And yeah, the painting is pretty nice. He's this weird gray blue, but it looks nice. And he's got this gray going on from his neck all the way down to the tip of his tail. He's pretty solid. So what do I rate this guy? Like I said, an 8. He's pretty solid. Do I recommend this? Absolutely. I mean, it's a kid's toy. It'd be great for any kid. It's also great for any collector, you know? Obviously, the silhouette of Evolved Godzilla, he's pretty recognizable, so people aren't going to see it and go, oh, what's that? They'll know. So, yeah, I recommend this guy. Go ahead and get him. Alright, thanks. Peace. Kablooey. I don't know how that works, but...
Raising the disaster level by 1.
Alright, disaster level 2.
Disaster level to 2. Sending in new weapons.
God, this game is awesome.
All units, proceed with attack phase.
Uh-huh. Y'all can't even see me. Yeah.
We weren't coming out of this without casualties anyway.
Uh-huh.
Godzilla has reached Zone 5. Stationary guns have ceased operating.
Goodbye to your shit.